Hello again. Here's the second part of question 17 from the 2013 exam. Person no subscription home loan. There's the interest rate, repayments there. How long will it take to pay off this loan? There are two ways to solve this type of problem. You could firstly use the annuity in arrears equation, or secondly you can use the calculator's TVM finance program. I will do it both ways. Here we go. Firstly, let's use the annuity in arrears equation, which is that P equals R into 1 minus 1 plus I to the negative n all over I. Now, P is the principal that you owe, and that's 135,000. And that equals R, which is 2,300 a month. 1 minus 1 plus. Now I'll just have to do a little calculation over here for I. I is equal to 7.8. That's per year. Monthly, so I divide that by 12, and then I will divide by 100 to change that into a decimal. I'll just go to the main part of my calculator and work out what that is. Something from previous calculation. Okay, 7.8 divided by 12 and divided by 100. 6.5 e minus 3. The e minus 3 means you move the decimal point 3 places left. So I've got 6.5 e minus 3, decimal point 3 places left. 1, 2, 3 means I've got 0.0065. Plus, in my equation now, I is 0.065 to the negative n. N is the number of periods, payment periods, and that's what I'm trying to work out. All divided by 0.0065. Now, there's a couple of ways to get at this now to solve this thing, to find what n is. You could either use your calculator function where you just do solve and then put the whole of that equation in and get the calculator to solve it. I'm not going to do it that way. I've already got this equation in my calculator because calculators are very good at calculating things, so let's go off to there and do it. In my calculator, if I go to my menu, I've got that equation in my e-activities already, and be down at the bottom. There we go, the annuity in arrears, the loans equation. I'm going to solve that, and I've got some stuff left over from a previous calculation. Okay, so I have to put in my numbers. P, my principal, is 135,000. My regular repayments, they're 2,300. I is 0.0065, and I'm going to find what n is. My calculator will just solve that now, and it's n equals 74.16. Periods. Now that's it solved. When you have this decimal on the end and you're repaying stuff, it won't be paid off after 74 periods. There's still a bit owing, so you must wait until the end of until the next period before it's all actually done. So it will take 75 months to pay off the loan. That's important, that you must always round up when you're paying things off, because at 74 months you haven't paid it all off quite yet. You must wait till the end of the next payment period, that is after 75 months, for it all to be paid. Okay, let's do it using the equation. I'll now do it separately. I'll do it using the finance program, that's the TVM, because some people would prefer to do it this TVM way for sure. I prefer this way. Anyway, here we go. Let's if you go to the menu, find your finance program. There we go. All these calculations, what we want is the compound interest one. Here we go. N is what we're trying to find, so leave that blank for now. I is the interest rate. In this one you just put in the nominal per annum, which is the 7.8. PV is the starting amount, or the principal value, and in this case it's 135,000. It goes in as a positive because it's not your money, you owe that money. Your regular payments, they are 2,300. That does go in as a negative because that's your money that you're giving to the bank. Your final value, or when you've paid off a home loan, your final value is nothing, it's all paid off. Payments per year is 12, and this is also compounding 12 times a year because it's a monthly situation. You should also check down the bottom that we are set on end. These TVM is always set on end unless you're in the regular savings situation, which we are not. We're paying off a loan in this case, so leave it on end, and then we just solve for n. So just tap on the n and it gives us the answer. So using the TVM, you should write all this stuff down when you're answering this so that whoever's marking it can see what you've done. So we've got n is 74.16, I'll leave it like that. I is 7.8, PV is 135,000, PMT is negative 2,300. The final value is nothing. PY is 12, CY is 12, and I'm set on end. And that also gives an answer of 74.16, same answer as you would expect. And again, of course, remember you must leave that answer as it takes 75 to pay off. You must round up to the end of the next payment period. Okay, that's that.